Hi, Dr. Hassan.
Yeah, hi, Dr. Ronak. Some issue with my camera. I may not be able to switch on, I believe. I don't know.
Okay.
Let me try to rejoin once. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So, Deepak, you are very regular. So, you are in, what are you doing currently?
Hello.
Yeah, hi, Deepak. Hi.
Yes, sir. Hello, sir. Sir, I'm a clinical oncology pharmacist working in the Clinical Cancer Institute, Adyar,
Which
Chennai.
institute?
Cancer Institute.
Where?
Sir,
Where? Which
uh,
city?
in Chennai.
Chennai. Okay, okay. Good.
Mhm.
And okay. Nice.
Hello, sir. Good evening. We'll just wait for the students to join. I've messaged. We'll just wait for a minute, then we can start, sir.
Sure. Yes.
It's still the same. It shows like the camera is used by some other system.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. There are 9, including us, Dr. Hassan. So, I was thinking that some colleagues are quite regular, so we could have like 1 or 2 line intro from them also, so we can have till the time we start.
Sure, we can start, Dr. Ronak.
Yeah, so Deepak just now told that he is working as a clinical um, oncology pharmacist in Chennai. Yeah, anyone would like to go ahead and just introduce yourself, what you're currently doing? Manish, Anirudh, Megha, then we have Rahul, Sakshi.
Yes, sir. So right now I'm working as a clinical pharmacist in Noble Hospital, Pune. So my name is Manish. Right now I am also working. So Sundays are not leave to me. So that's the
Okay.
reason I was muted.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for joining. Yeah. So you are with in Pune. Okay, good.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi,
Uh,
Megha.
I'm Megha. I'm currently working as a tutor in pharmacology department in Bangalore.
Tutor Pharmacology Department, Bangalore. And this
Yes.
department is like in a medical college or pharmacy college or some other college.
In medical college, sir.
Okay, okay. Since when?
Since past 1 year.
Past 1 year. Okay,
Yes.
okay. Mm. Yeah, so these names are familiar. Manish, Megha, Deepak. Um, so you have been quite regular and many more. Yeah, so good. Anyone else would like to say anything? 17. Dr. Hassan, you can start. You can please start.
Sure, Dr. Ronak.
Yeah.
So, Diwali greetings to each one of you as well. So maybe that's also one reason, we might have a slightly lesser attendance today. And with me, Dr. Ronak is also there. So we thought so we have completed, almost completed our program schedule. And we also tried to incorporate some extra elements which were not in the syllabus as well. Now, mm, if you remember, like at the beginning, we both told we had this session primarily to groom people, like especially those who are the pharma postgraduates, the pharmds, and even the those pursuing post graduation in pharmacology, etc. So this acts like a finishing school, uh, especially for those people who have aspiration towards pursuing medical affairs as a career destination. So we tried our level best. We know, like actually there were limitations, especially when these things are done weekly once in a virtual platform. But I believe we tried to bring in as much as possible the elements, the nuances, especially uh, dealing with the medical affairs. And this is today's forum is an opportunity for you to clarify any of the doubts you have regarding the curriculum, like what we have covered uh, through. Dr. Ronak, it would have been some 3 months, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is an opportunity for you to clarify any doubts on topics what we had covered. So you could direct your questions to both of us or to either one of us. And again, if possible, today, you also take this opportunity to give a brief introduction about yourself, as Dr. Ronak was highlighting, because mm, and again. We will stay connected for the reason, actually, we want to uh, know from you how this is helping you, especially actually, shaping up your careers as well. Over to you, Dr. Ronak.
No, fine. Yeah, I think we can. The platform is open for discussions. Uh, so anyone can just pitch in about feedback, about still query about any particular session, anything you would like to share, or other than this also in medical affairs, whatever you want to give feedback or say anything or ask anything. We'll try to answer today. I,
No, this
so
is like a starting trouble. One should
yeah,
do honors, then others will follow. So maybe you can call out some names as well.
no other way, like let's be open. So those who are not MSL just can try to define like um, what is MSL role. Those who are not working as MSL right now. So then it will discussion will keep on going. So just to kickstart, anyone can tell what is MSL or what is medical advisor role. If you have any doubt, you can put in chat box also. So otherwise, we are happy that all things are understood very well.
For basically
Hi,
MSL
hi,
role
Tariq.
is like to provide scientific communication, KOL engagement. There will be like if any clinical support, such thing, the MSL used to do.
Yes, yes, quite good. So basically, Dr. Hassan, you can also add. So maybe a bridge between medical affairs, head office, and KOL, and uh, to communicate and also to gather insights and shape the medical marketing strategy. So yeah, so communication as well as gathering insights and contribution to set medical marketing strategy. So right, Tariq, wonderful. So this can come up as a question also anytime, like what do you understand of MSL role? So you should be clear, at least 2 3 lines you should tell upfront. Mhm. Yes, Tariq, good. Anyone else? There is one comment in Dr. Hassan, you can add something, or you can address second question. Yeah,
No, proceed, Dr. Ronak. Actually, I could see Mega has mentioned MSL,
yeah,
a
quite.
bridge
Yeah, yeah,
between
right,
R&D,
right.
healthcare,
Yeah.
behaviors, etc.
So basically, a medical advisor is predominantly they shape or they articulate the strategy, and MSLs, especially junior MSLs, they execute it. And once MSLs grow into the senior role or their as per their interest and skill set and experience, they also contribute to medical marketing strategy, and they share a lot of activity of HO medical advisor from even wherever they're posted, and then they can come to MA or they can grow in MSL role also. So both are usually parallel and both are important. It's not that MA is only important or MSL is only important. Both are important roles for a company. Brief regarding HEOR, is it important for every MA to know about it? So Alina, important to know basics, its applications, where it will be usefulness. So, and then suppose you are going to a company where, so first thing is that if you are going to HEOR roles, you should be thorough with it. Because there is now not many certifications happening in HEOR also. But if you have done hands-on and also, you'll be the first one to get picked up. Other thing is that also that if you're going to a company which has HEOR role, but you are not right now into the interview is not for HEOR. So it's okay if you don't know in deeply, but at least what is HEOR, what is the applications, when it will be useful. Basic principles of HEOR would be helpful. Dr. Hassan, your view.
Yeah. So HER is gaining importance. Like I'll tell you at the time, like when I started as an MSL, uh, like we did not have that many like actually health economic outcome research directly coming from India. The data was primarily like actually coming from other countries for our even for our specific products. But of late we have seen lot of prominence, especially this being also part of this health technology assessments, etc. And increasingly our regulatory bodies are also like asking organization like rather than like actually what's the value proposition of the product, etc. So hence this is increasingly becoming important.
Uh, so ultimately, it's like how the product will have a economic impact in the market. Is that what is HEOR? Like one of the
No, so
basic.
it's not only about the economic impact, it's also like actually about the value. Like see sometimes now you should also realize like actually the products are like very very expensive, right? uh, uh, it's exorbitantly expensive, I would say. But then like how companies substantiate that, like by proposing the associated value or the unmet needs with the existing standard of care. So hence it becomes very important. I will tell you very simple example from the past. Like hmm, so I'm skipping names just for the confidentiality. Mm, while working for an organization, we had a, blockbuster product, mm, an anti-VEGF molecule, which was time tested, and it was there in the market for quite some time. Then, like it was a breakthrough product, and it was a market leader for some time. Then uh, we had a competition coming in, bringing better molecules to the market, and there was an impending launch of the new product to India as well. And the organization who was working behind had planned a ISP, International Speaker Program, in one of the prestigious medical conference, where the cream of the cream doctors would attend, and it was like in the format of a debate where where they had pitted this. So uh, two three players in that segment were pitching in their details. So scientifically the newer product had an edge, but like uh, our organization that time could defend our product through a simple cost based comparison, along with this value proposition. So all these pharmacoeconomic studies it includes this cost effective analysis, cost benefit analysis, and sort of things. So we still could convince the audience. So hence I'm saying even a simple just health economic outcome studies could turn the tables, and especially when the poll was conducted post these two sessions, still we could hold the ground. So though I avoided specific, I believe Alina, since you have already been working, etc., you will understand it. So hope I made it clear.
Yeah, but I just want to understand things like it's like one company came up with a biologic, and that was with a higher cost, and
Hmm.
after some times a B company came up with the biosimilar.
Not biosimilar. No, they had a different product, but actually, which had better outcomes in terms of the trials. But it was expensive. Can you hear me, Alina?
Yes, we can hear you, Dr. Hassan. Alina is there, or we could hear you. Alina, I think by she has lost connection probably. Yes, she is not there in the. No, she is there. Yeah.
She is there, but I can't hear from her. Maybe she might rejoin.
Let's Alina, you can Alina, you can reach me.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
just got left out.
yeah. So, Alina, what I was saying is the first product was a biologic. Even the second was a biologic, but not a biosimilar. It was a next generation molecule, but it was uh, really expensive. Then our comparison was more towards what was the incremental benefit with the new product, considering that exorbitant cost versus our product.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I'll try to simplify in terms of numbers. I would try to do it. Say, suppose the product gave 20 minute mmHg of BP reduction. I'm just quoting different example, hypothetical example. Drug A, which is in market since last 10 years, is giving 20 mmHg systolic BP reduction. Drug B is claiming it is bringing down systolic BP by 40 millimeter of Hg. And it is also telling that the dosing frequency is lesser. Suppose, just example, 5 days in a week you have to take that the drug one, you have to take 7 days in a week. But then you calculate the overall value like BP reduction, quantifying, and also compare cost with it. So per unit, how much is the reduction? And then it is compared on population level also. Suppose drug A is giving 5 milliliter Hg reduction within, say, 5 rupees, and drug B is in 5 rupees only causing 3 milliliter Hg reduction. So overall cost benefit is for the drug A on population level. Now, having said that, if any VIP or a patient is ready to spend that high money for additional incremental value, suppose he want at the end 30 minute Hg on average, and he's ready to spend 30 rupees for that rather than 10 rupees for that. So then for those patients, doctors would prefer the high cost drug also. But overall population level, in general, drug A would be first choice of therapy for most of the patients, including in USA. So another example is that just now Trump told that 2 days back he wants to lower down uh, both the drug price for SEMA as well as Lilly. What's the drug name? Tirzepatide, right, Dr. Hassan? Yeah, so these are wonderful drugs, but even though it is causing a great trouble to US finance system because everyone wants to take it and it's causing a lot of problem to overall healthcare spending. So health economics where it will be helpful, like Dr. Hassan told you that suppose you have one drug or you want to launch something and you want to make it very big. So at that time, and it's costly, but you need to do that HEOR study that my drug may be costly, but it is also overall cost effectiveness ratio is favoring this drug too within our user spending. So the cost should be justified for the effect compared to other comparators. Yeah, so that's the bottom line. So that's what application should be. You should be able to define the role of HEOR or application of HEOR in different scenario. So that's what they would interview would like to understand if you are going for HEOR. And then which HEOR, like there are multiple analysis available of within HEOR also. There are different methodology. So that you can put on the job, you can learn.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
Deepak, internship available down south in pharma industry and in for medical affairs.
So, Ronak, maybe I can take
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
So, this is actually a very, very subjective thing, and uh, like different organizations actually, take candidates for internship, but then, like, actually, you will need to search it. But most of the MNCs have this internship opportunities. Some of them do it as part of their like campus selection, like actually directly reaching to some of the colleges directly to get interns. Otherwise, I have also seen like people directly like posting these internship opportunities in their websites. So few MNCs like no scandal I have seen. So you will need to directly apply and like actually provide the reasons like why you would be interested in such an internship, etc. Then the HR might reach out to you. So that's the general one. Then like mm, Ronak, you want to add something to that?
Uh, so Deepak, absolutely, Dr. Hassan. So currently in Mumbai, there are 3-4 companies which are providing internship to uh, for medical affairs, different roles. But then down south, I'm not so sure, but you need to reach it out and networking will help. So the pharma company or even consulting company or medical writing companies, you need to connect with those people and you can reach out with your cover letter or whatever that what are you interested in. First, talk to the people who are there through any LinkedIn or through your networking, through seniors or somehow, and then reach out and then make nice cover letter. If they're not offering internship, even though they're offering internship, then you can modify a cover letter effectively. Yeah, in that way. If they're not offering and you can put it there that I can like these are my skills and if I can be you can give me opportunity for it as an intern, something like that. That's all. Yeah.
So Mega has a comment like she has completed MSc in medical pharmacology and she want to transition into industry roles. So she's asking for guidance on available opportunities. See, like we will try to share few openings through Climed, like maybe like they will post about some of the openings, etc. But other than that, LinkedIn is the best platform now. Like whenever you find an opening in related to medical affairs or like whatever you are seeking, you just like actually try to connect with people like who are working in the same domain in that organization. So in majority of the cases they will try to help you like by referral, etc. This industry like predominantly works on referral because of large number of applicants. Like HRs generally don't review all the profiles, so it's better like rather than directly applying in the links provided, reach out to people like working in the same organization. in LinkedIn easily you can find like actually many people working in the same profile in that organizations, and then like actually seek for a referral, so they will help. So few openings which actually is coming into our notice, like actually we will try to share it through Climate. Dr. Ronak.
Yes, same. Even your like makeup, you can reach out to your seniors or super seniors, alumni group within your college or something, or even the similar qualifications intra college also. So different inter college. So some other university had this kind of program, and those people are in some hiring positions. So you can reach out there also. And the so one thing is that there, and whenever you see the qualified as a this qualification as eligible for certain medical affairs role, including medical writing is also good now. So GCC is coming a lot in Hyderabad and in South India especially. So Global Capability Center, they are creating a lot of content global on global level, and somehow they are usually open for many kind of qualifications, not only particular qualification.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your guidance.
Yeah.
Mega, you can connect with us also through LinkedIn. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Yeah. Like, so whenever, like, we find something that would be easy to share as well.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, any feedback? Like, actually, see, we took several sessions. We had few other faculties as well. So, overall, how you felt about this program? So, did it give you a good overview? So, what are your thoughts? If someone can share.
Yes, the overall this entire session was good. I can say very insightful, because some of the times, though working in the same if somebody or like me has started working in the same profile, also still we are not aware of lots of things, because everything is there what the company or the what the organization does or what they follow and we do, or we for my cases, like this is for me, it's my I'm learning in in this job, that what I do currently, that is medical affairs, medical marketing, what I do. So there are no one else to guide me in this. So I'm seeking the help and guidance of the other colleagues who are already there working in this organization. So same way, because of this program also, lots of insight as well as the guidance I got, like how to do and like what exactly it is, and what apart from this there are lots of many scopes, and it's very wide branches are available in the same uh, profile. So yes, it was very nice and interactive course that this Clinimed has organized. This was my point of view.
Thanks, Alina, and well said as well. For the reason, like actually, so the medical affairs is like actually, a very huge segment. So we in our organization we have something like actually, 70, 20, 10 learning. We divide like actually 70% we learn on the go only. Like actually, when we are at the field or something like that, actually, with our external interactions we learn. The remaining 20% is something like actually maybe the organization is actually supporting you through focus trainings. The last 10% is actually at an individual level. So that relates, like actually 70% we learn on the go only.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Dr. Hassan, it's good what Alina said. I think she has limited opportunity to interact with people, and even in system law. So I think if I understand, so the organization where she works, medical affairs department may not be that strong. So the opportunity overall was limited. So that's why I think she found something more useful. Even I think maybe around 30-40% more by this course also. So great, yeah. Hmm.
Yes, because when I joined this organization, like one person was there, but at that time he left. So I was the only person over there, and this was a very new to me. profile
Okay.
to me. So by based on that, that person what that have done or all those things, and then gaining the understanding the what exactly this medical affairs do from
Right.
attending some that's what Dr. Akshan also said, by how you attend some programs and all, by attending some conferences and all. So I understood, okay, yes, the medical affairs are this part of, also this also they do this part, they understand, and that way I learned. That is the 70% I learned, and rest 10 and 20% in this way.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Aditya. Oh, so I think Dr. Hassan, we can take Aditya's question a little bit now,
Yeah.
and also and all the participants. We have a couple of other professors also joining for next Sunday same time, and that is a final like another industry expert interactions. So there will be the final session next weekend, next Sunday same time only. So do make sure to join that one also. And yeah, Dr. Hassan, you can start for
Yeah,
Aditya's
yeah,
question.
sure. Like actually, this quite relates to me as well, because as a uh, person, like I had made like several career switches. So typically, you see like the if you see like couple of years back, you would find many people who were working for the same organization for long years. Like you would find employees like joining there, retiring from there. Then like with the influx of so many organizations, like, and again like with the with lot many opportunities, especially like lot many positions being created across those organizations, the switch also became a norm. So both has its own merits and demerits. One is like actually see, you see like the switch, as I mentioned, often happen like when there are like several opportunities available, and overall the industry is growing. So yeah, what I have seen, the switch from the very entry level, if you see, people make switches like into like not in like a horizontal movements, not like a vertical movements. You say for example you are working as an MSL, then you like actually move as an MSL in a different organization. uh, for some positions, like actually you might need a higher qualification for a vertical growth. So those are all like actually things we need to consider before making switches. So I've seen people over a period, like I have followed some people over like I've seen their career journey of more than 10 years. They were an MSL at the start of their career, and even now they are an MSL in spite of multiple switches. The only advantage they had is like they significantly increased their CTC or the package. Now I have also seen people who were like who were at a MSL role or a regional medical advisor role. They transition into a medical advisor role, maybe a medical affairs manager later on, then like actually even to higher positions. So these all things like actually uh, I would say like is more based on our individual interest. uh, and if you remember, I mentioned like so, the earlier one, like working for a long tenure in one single organization, also has a merit that like they might invest you to groom you to the next role sometimes. So then, like actually, within the same organization, I have seen people growing more like actually, from an entry level role to higher roles. But then there, like the salary progression in the initial phases may be low or like gradual, and like they climb up, like, but then they get into very senior positions. I mean those who spend long tenures. So you have to like decide what exactly you need. You need like more money with frequent switches, or like actually you think like actually the organization is going to invest in you if they see a potential in you and you grabbing or like actually growing within the same organization. That's like more like an individual decision. And the second question is like and again, how frequently changing an organization? Again, depends. For me personally, I've spent on an average, if you see, like 2.5 to 3 years in one organization, and I had made my switch. So switching also helps in a different way. Like actually, it gives us different perspective. For a person who had worked in only in one organization, he thinks, okay, this is the gold standard, or this is how the industry is. So if you really need to challenge that perception, you need to work for multiple organizations. Then you will have this reality. Okay, so it's not like actually so there are always like different perceptions, and you need to like actually evaluate by yourself which one is good for you. So that by switching only you will get that. Also by switching you might have an opportunity to work in different therapy areas, in different levels of work, entirely different work atmosphere, managing different sets of challenges, etc. So if you don't switch, or like actually those kind of opportunities would be limited, or like you would be narrowed to the your organizational path where you are continuing. And again, while switching, something very important, like actually never burn the bridges. Like actually don't like actually break the relationship with the existing organization. The world is small, many a times you might need to come back as well. So don't think like actually see the organization was always not fair to me, like though I had given my best. But always exit on a positive note. uh, Maintain a cordial relationship as well. Now, how important is to build skill sets? As we see, majority layoffs are because of the reason, and how to identify that particular skill to learn. See, again, layoffs could be for multiple reasons. Some things may not be in our control as well. Recently, you might have heard of a big pharma organization like laying off almost 10% of their employees. That amounts to somewhere like 9,000. So if you follow LinkedIn stories and all, you would have listened to that. So there could have been like bigger organizational priorities and perspectives why these layoffs are there. And in those cases it may sometimes actually necessarily not related to your skill set alone. But if you have the right skill set, even in such layoffs it would be very easy to find a different role. So if you have the right skill set, remember, in one of the session I have told, like pharma industry is ever growing, opportunities are immense. So you will easily find other roles. So you need to continuously sharpen your skill set. So that again depends on the what skill set, that depends on the role, uh, what you are seeking and where you are in. Say for example, medical affairs professional, it would be the communication skills, it would be the listening skills, it would be like adapting to the technological advances, like adapting to recent updates with like especially the artificial intelligence, and then how you implement it, and being a team player. So these are the skill sets which comes foremost when we are talking about medical affairs. Sorry for like actually taking a bit more time to answer this. Ronak, actually you could also add uh, if I missed any.
Yeah, I like couple of things, but Aditya, anything more you would like to say, or are you okay, or anything particular you want to know more? Okay, so Aditya and everyone, so Dr. SN very uh, gave very important message. I think in case it was missed, so I'll just add first, identify your reason to switch. What's that reason? If you're doing well in your company, where sometimes a good candidates miss out is that they don't make connections even within company. So you need, if you want to grow to some level, you make that environment friendly and you connect to right people and shape your journey there only. So apart from your skill set, apart from your intelligence, apart from your performance, the gelling with the important members is quite critical everywhere, in wherever you will move. So first you identify your reason. It's a money, it's a position, um, it's a it's something else. It's a boss. So that's what everywhere. But wherever you go, you will need people to support you. Even though you may not count them good or whatever, but you will need the environment to lift you up. And you can learn from everyone. So that's the one message to you. Identify your reason. Second thing, Dr. Hassan told you, I think, so if you're going to a very, 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 you're getting opportunity, even similar opportunity in very much promising therapy area, like if you're trying to get in opportunity in obesity, even in parallel level, suppose you are in right now hypertension or dyslipidemia, and you are going to obesity or oncology, I think, and you have spent few years already there, and you're not seeing one level up for next 2 3 years. For me, I would make a switch. So that's my call if I'm getting there. So see the market, what is going to be market in future. That's what Dr. Hassan told. You can try to learn a different therapy area also. So the opportunity available at that point of time, next 1 to 2 years, within same organization compared to where you are going. So that's what you can compare. And then at that time, you can go at a similar level also. So that's my message. And anything particular skill set? Yeah, again, I fully echo Dr. Hassan's point. It's not only about AI is coming or whatever is skill set are lacking. There can be multiple reasons and at multiple level. Even if there are 5 president, one president might be asked to go overnight also. So it will affect on many levels. But continuous learning is there in every field. So you should be, if you are learning more, you will be able to get a job elsewhere also very soon. Skill set and connections, both are important. I'm a recent graduate. How can I build a part to myself? Dr. Hassan, you would like to start?
Yes, I
Yeah.
can. So again, I had in the first two sessions we had addressed this like actually comprehensively, but for the one like actually, I will again repeat. So as a his question is like actually Shaktivel is asking, as a fresher, like will he be find an MSL position or a role in medical affairs? And again, like what prior experience is required, if experience is necessary, what type of job experience are considered most relevant for a career in medical affairs or MSL. Okay, so now like again I won't detail it completely like because we have covered it over a session and all, like but I will be brief as possible. Now there are like actually the entry level roles like medical science liaison. Many a times organization consider freshers. So now remember I told freshers. So freshers means actually they're coming just out of college, and so what best they can do? They can concentrate more on the skill set which I mentioned earlier, and like actually how you will build that. Actually participate more and more in the journal clubs. If you are an intern, like actually participate, utilize that opportunities of journal clubs like actually to sharpen and hone your communication skills, presentation skills. Then also seriously think of having your internship, like actually the thesis or whatever, like actually into publications, like because that will clearly help you to land even roles like medical writing, etc. So having publication these days, especially when there are like actually there is like huge competition, it's very very critical. So if you are still in the college, give uh, importance to these kind of things, like, and again start networking, applying for, someone had asked for like actually are internship opportunities available. Start applying for internship opportunities, reach out, make maximum connections in LinkedIn. See, connection of often like what people do, they just send a connection request to the person whom they wanted to connect. Sometimes the other person will just accept it, or like they might discard as well. But when in LinkedIn, when you send a connection request for the first time, you will also be able to write a message, like even if the other person is not a connection, right? The first time you will be able to do that. So if you are going to ask him about some roles or like existing ones, you try to give a brief background, like why are you looking into this, why you seek his support, etc. So that will help. So those things, as a fresher, you need to give priority. And still many of the organizations, both Indian as well as MNCs, consider freshers. Now they also consider your past experience. If you had worked in uh, as a clinical pharmacist or in any other related domains, including like external medical writing or like clinical, as a in the clinical research, everything, like actually you could also transition. But only thing, like actually you give them like actually a clear justification why you would want to make this switch, as well as like actually your aspirations, like what would be your career aspirations. You try to detail it, then again they will consider. And again, you need to also know, uh, with lot of competition, with lot of different like educational backgrounds trying for these roles, like there is always huge competition. So there's a competition like actually not for the entry. There's a competition like actually for the career growth as well. Some positions like you won't find like lot many vertical growth opportunities. I won't give an example directly related to medical affairs. I can give you an example which you can easily relate. For example, in a hospital, mm, they might need like 100 nurses. The same time, they might need only like actually 3 to 5 pharmacists for that many nursing roles. So in the same way, if you come across to medical affairs, maybe they might need more number of MSLs. But as you grow up in as you try to climb the career ladder, you will find less and less opportunities. So until unless you are really competitive, you are sharpening your skill sets, it would also be very difficult to find matching and suitable positions. Dr. Ronak, you could add like actually from your wealth of experience as well.
Nothing on from my side on this part. Perfectly fine. So friends, will be ending in about 5 to 10 minutes. So please shoot your questions or feedback.
Dr. Ronak, you should start
Yeah.
this.
Opportunity to be a senior associate in a large work. So I'm not quite clear about,
No,
because there is
see,
also different senior associate. Yeah, tell me.
Dr. Ronak, I will just rephrase it for you. He's asking, like, actually, see, he's having an opportunity to become a senior associate in a bigger organization, but he also want to look at an external opportunity. It's a small company, but where he can become, like, a leader there. So
yeah. So one thing is about so I was confused about senior associate. So I think it could be without team, a senior role without team reporting, and this is a small company, but he's getting a team role.
director level
Yes.
position, for
Yeah.
example.
Okay. So this is again quite relative at what stage of career you are in, what you're getting in your current organization, current role, what you're going to get there. So if a small company, again, suppose if there is a big company and they are starting in India, now they're small in India, or it's a new concept only, they're starting, a startup is there in Indian startup. So it's very difficult call. Who are the founders? Very important. Their educational background, their past working experience. So founders are not zero, starting from zero. So the founding directors, the team, you need to check. The therapy area, you need to check. If you get whatever smallest insight of work life balance there, or a culture there, uh, And as a medical person, you can take a call or you can connect with the senior people and you can discuss it out that what do you think of future of in this role. So if you want to become a team, so if by any chance the company, even though small, it's good. It has some good collaborations already with some MNCs. If they suppose they are service provider and they're working on project of some GSK, Eli Lilly or whatever, then you can have a team. So I would not mind becoming joining there also, because uh, having a team directly reporting is very important now or in future. So evaluate that. That's all. It's quite relative at what stage of career what you are in, what are your priorities, what you're currently getting, gaining, and going to gain everything: money, experience, skill set in current role, as well as possibilities in the other role. It's a balance you need to make. You need to count your pros and cons in each role. One thing you will be knowing, other side, many things will be hypothetical. Yeah, Dr. Hassan.
Yeah, I just want to make some more points. For example, bigger organizations will have more defined roles. Mm, they will say, for example, uh, assume there is a under medical affairs department there is a cardiovascular division. So even under them there could be like actually one focusing on heart failure, one focusing or some other uh, CV ailments, etc. would be there for bigger organizations. I mean, the role would be more defined and structured. In smaller organizations they might not have equal number of manpower as well, so the person who will join have to multitask. They have to be like doing, like they have to wear multiple hats. They have to do sometimes the role of a medical science liaison, sometimes like he might have to attend the regulatory meetings, and so on. So smaller organization you will have a wider experience, um, whereas like in bigger organizations you will not have that wider bandwidth, but you will have in-depth experience, a deep experience. So you will have to pick and choose. And then the second part of the questions you also asked, having a job small organizations on whether it will impact your CV, or like actually I mean whether it is going to affect your next career search. Not exactly, like it doesn't matter much. It's all matters is like actually what knowledge you acquired from the past role and how it will help in the present one. Any more questions? So if not, like actually, we can close this session from both our side, from myself as well as Dr. Ronak. Like actually, we sincerely thank you for being like actually, for taking this thing, like actually, to participate or like to enroll yourself into this curriculum, where we try to update you on the medical affairs role, its implications, and we also had an opportunity to get to know some of you as well. So it was like the learning is always like actually not unidirectional. So we could also get into a lot of insightful discussion. So I once again thank from the bottom of my heart, and stay connected. You search my name in LinkedIn, you can easily find me. And again, the same applies for Dr. Ronak as well. So if you have any like actually to discuss more of a like one-to-one challenges, like actually some situations, those who are already working, like you need like actually some little more collaborative opinions, etc., you may please reach out. Over to Dr. Ronak.
So, thank you all for enrolling here in this course. Thanks, Clemed, for this providing platform. I think it was very important to connect with you all. We feel that we have tried very good in sharing our experiences, and it's a same. It's a world is very big. So uh, hope we have been able to add some value. And yeah, we'll be in touch, and wishing you best for the Diwali as well as the future endeavor in medical affairs or outside medical affairs. And we'll be connected. And do join in for the last session for this as part of this course. It would be interesting as well. And it's open discussions with panel again. And there will be some feedback form, I think, by claimant. So whatever feedback you want to give them about course, about faculties like us, about other faculties which they were part of it, what more you would like to have in future, what particular was very much eye-opener for you. So you please share it as per the format of the feedback form, if at all by any claimant, or even though you can text open feedback to them, and it would help claimant also to shape this course better in future. That's all. Yeah, right, Dr. Hasan. I think we can log out.
Yeah.
Dr. Samriddhi, you're there. And thank you, Dr. Samriddhi from CLIMED. You have been very much consistent along with us. So thanks to you and Dr. Ajit specifically. I think they're not there right now. So yeah, okay, Dr. Hasan.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Take
Bye.
care. Let's stay connected.
Yeah.